Hello YouTubers, we are back again playing Kingdoms of Amalur. This is going to be part 7 already. I don't know when I'm going to get these videos uploaded, but I do want to have the Sonic Let's Play finished. I do want to finish playing all those maps by eventually sometime. So anyways, back to this game. I bought some armor. As you can see, my lower, let's see, the leg pieces and the chest piece, or the helmet, is different. I spent like 12k, got a Hardened Helm of Flame and a Choss of Conservation, so it bumped my armor about 40, about 40. And then I got another longsword. We're gonna hold off on using the greatsword. I don't know when to use it yet, but since we did some side quests in the last videos, we're gonna go ahead and go to Glendara, Dinhill, and continue on with the main story quest. I also went up to the House of Ballads and unlocked that for fast travel, so we'll focus on the story for 1 or 2 videos maybe, and see how far we can get. Kind of trying to take my time with this too, even though I've been playing like crazy, but it's all good. Okay, we got some human enemies. This is a nice change from the and more enemies. These guys should go down really easily, actually. Yeah, we just cut right through them. Okay. And we're back to using the longsword, so we got the bonus damage from all the points we put in the longsword. Right off the bat, I see a dungeon on the map. This is a pretty nice area. The graphics in this game aren't too bad. They're maybe, like some people would say, they're dated, but I think they're really good for what they are. Considering the game, it came out around in 2012 or so. It came out somewhere around. Sorry about that. There was a cricket and it jumped on me. I'm just leaving it alone. Not that I usually care when there's. I usually care when there's bugs around, but you know, he's just a cricket, so just leave him alone. Ironhold Passage. Yeah, sorry for that noise if I was hitting the keyboard around. I was trying to get him off me, so anyways. Alright, so that dungeon was Ironhold Passage. Oh, that's the one that connects to Wedwood. Alright, so we got this guy, Thaddeus Holland.
I'll kill you all if I have to. Damn boggarts.
Wow.
Give me a moment. Suddenly, very dizzy.
Me too. What's the problem?
Aside from the boggarts and blood plague.
Here's some water.
Look, you should turn around and go. Go somewhere safe. This is no place for visitors right now.
What can I do to help?
Kester Barclay would know far better than me. He's in the town square. Go and ask him yourself.
Alright.
Take care.
Let's ask him about the boggarts. Get a little bit immersed into the game.
They're out in droves. I don't know why, but Kester might. He returned from a scouting mission not long ago.
That was nice and short. There's actually a lot of dialogue. If you exhaust all the dialogue from the NPCs, there's actually a lot of dialogue in this game. Alright, so we'll talk to Kester Barclay. This is part of the same quest.
What is it you... Oh, hello. Did Thaddeus send you? Kester Barclay.
Yes, he did.
My apologies. I don't mean to be rude. This crisis has me a bit on edge.
You mean the Blood Plague?
Yes, that's it. Did Thaddeus tell you? The boggarts carry it in their venom. They're spreading it everywhere. Normally the things keep to themselves. Looks like some Jotun got into their lair there. Force the boggarts out.
Jotun, alright. Maybe I can help.
You're either brave or a fool.
I could ask if he could cure it, but
would kill
I
the
didn't
Jotun.
do it. I
Perhaps the
didn't
boggarts
ask
will
him.
leave us alone. All right. Travel north to the boggarts' lair in Coilsbane. Clear out their cave.
Alright.
Please, hurry.
Sorry if like the videos are a bit jumbled up, like
sorry.
mixing the story quests in with the side quests. I'm just trying to grab all the
I'm
quests.
sorry.
But
sorry,
it's story,
I'm
so.
simply out of Plague Shield. There's nothing I can do for you or anyone else till I have it. Blasted blood plague.
What is a plague shield for?
It treats the blood plague, which almost all of Dardenhill's sick with just now. Brother Fallon should have come with more. Can't think where he is.
I'll look for him.
Good, because the whole village needs that plague shield. Never mind what happened to that old oaf. I need the medicine. 3 parcels at least. Go up the road to Glendora Wood that leads to the mission. Bring the plague shield yourself if you must.
Alright.
Well,
I would ask guys
on
about
your
the
way
blood
with you?
plague, but it seems pretty self-explanatory. It's basically a plague carried by the boggarts, I think. Going here to Crafting Hall. There's a quest in here. I accidentally sold the longsword, so I had to buy another one, but we got the sword back, so it's just a steel
The
longsword.
malicious store of potions has been used up. We lost our alchemist nearly a month ago. Now it's up
sucks.
to me to resupply reagents and brew the potions. Somehow.
What reagents do you need?
Our biggest problem is boggarts, and the best thing against them would be fire. So it's fire potions. Tinder twig and scarwood bark. They're out in Glendora Wood, but the wood's been far too dangerous for the likes of me.
Fire kills boggarts. Okay, that's pretty obvious. I'll get you the reagents.
You do seem the brave and heroic sort. Well, the village has a fund. Tinder twigs often in that cave-like pass south of the lake.
Ah, okay.
Scarwood barks found by the ruins in northern Glendora Wood.
So that's why I haven't found Tinder Twig, because it's in that specific cave, so we're gonna use this lab real quick. I have a ton of by KoA and Ember Eyes, so that should be enough. That was like 8 potions or so, like 5 or so.
Can I help you?
Trying to use all my resources, of course, in one go, so trying to make them spread out. Alright, let's go to Barclay House. Nothing in here, don't want to take anything. I didn't see anybody in there anyway. And then we go to 3 Lamps Inn.
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of
Alright.
locked item for decades to
Top
come.
up. This is
It's your
Agarth
fault that I
again.
can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me. And damn it.
And then
I thought I had my life figured out.
Wow. Life is unpredictable.
Not for a fate weaver, it isn't.
Nice.
But that's just the problem.
Not for
When
a
I
fate
was
weaver,
young,
it isn't.
I thought I could overcome
That's what he
it.
says.
Now I know otherwise. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and Fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deeds. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse.
Wow. What did you see?
My own death, of course.
Oh, wow.
But not a hero's death as I had always dreamed. I was going to die alone and unknown, killed by an Etin and used for stew. It was a terrible end, but I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed that future.
Damn.
You stole my part of the tapestry. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know?
So this is the main quest, just to point it out. You can still be a hero, just trust me, you can still be a hero.
You're right. My
Say
glory
that.
days don't have to be over. And as long as I'm around you, I don't know how my story will end. That means I've got to make sure you stay around in one piece. Maybe this old trinket from my youth will help. After all, I don't just owe you my life. I owe you my future.
Received ring of the soothsayer. Any luck finding the Tuatha?
Why, I once tracked the Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone. Fey or not, I could have tracked those Tuatha sober. They've set up in a cavern north of town, complete with some way of scrying your location. That's how they found you so easily. I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work.
It's just me, or did the audio get louder? Did you find anything
These
else?
soldiers were sent out with one purpose: finding you and making sure you stay dead. Everything else, the Well, Arden, Hughes, have all been collateral damage. They're using something big to track you. They call it the Eyes of Tyrann. Smash it, and they won't be following you anymore. The main entrance
That's
is
nice to
heavily
know.
guarded and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach.
We're gonna fight through the front, because I don't want to evade the
Straightforward
traps.
and
More
direct.
combat, anyway.
For Warrior
More
after my
experience.
own heart. I'll cover the back and make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them. Let's track down some trouble.
Alright. Follow Agarth to the Hunter's Pit. Alright, so I have to follow this guy. So yeah, this is the main quest. It's called The Hunter's Hunted. Alright, he's gonna leave the tavern. Hopefully he starts running. Alright, yeah, he's gonna start running, okay. As you can see, we got a lot of quests to do. But, kind of just gonna focus on the quests as we go along, as we come across them. Alright, so we gotta actually follow him. Oh, we're fighting Barghest now. These guys are in Fable, I think. No, I don't think they're called Barghest, but something similar. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played Fable, and I only played the third one. I tried to get in the first one, but mainly played the third one. The third Fable, that is. Alright. These guys aren't too hard. I might bump the difficulty up to hard difficulty. I'm not sure. I mean, I think if I change it, I don't get the achievement for beating the game. But, I don't know. I think normal difficulty is pretty good enough. Like, the bosses are still tough, and some enemies are tough. Like, the orange enemies, we haven't had ran into too many of those, but those enemies are still tough. There's actually a location over here. I'm going to go grab this real quick. Just so we have it for fast travel, because there's a quest here, too. Can we gather these yet? Nice. So we can finally gather Leechwood bark with the advanced alchemy. This is called Coilsbane. Oh, it's still just a chance though. You don't 100% harvest them all the time. Alright. Back to this quest. It's fighting these brownies. The basic enemies are really easy. Like, the spiders are probably the hardest enemies so far, at least on normal mode. I'm guessing on hard mode, like, most of the enemies would probably just take more hits. I mean, the brownies don't really hit you too often. Those are probably the easiest enemies in the game. Augurts sometimes give you trouble. The sprites are definitely tough. And I know the troll that we killed was easy, but trolls are sometimes really hard. We're at the Hunter's Pit.
Another victory!
And we are going right in. Alright.
This is the front entrance. You'll face their strongest guards, so it's no place for subtlety.
Maybe we should have gone to the
Find their
back.
scrying mirror and smash it. I'll slip in the back and make sure none of them escape.
Alright. What's the Codex of Fate? Codex of Fate, let's
The
ask.
immortals inscribe their knowledge of fate into the living stone. I always thought it was a poetic way of talking about the theater, but there it is, in your hands. Keep it close, child.
Alright. I think the story is actually really
I'll see
good.
you
There's a lot of
inside.
immersion to be had, so... Alright. Alright, I'm back. No, it's like instantaneous for the video, but I went to get some coffee, drank some coffee. Bit hungry, but I ate today, so I'm good. And we got work tomorrow, so I've been getting plenty of sleep, so I'm pretty sure I'll be good. But here we go. This is Hunter's Pit West. Another instance. I guess you could call them instances, dungeons, whatever you want to call them. And I got new charms too. Let's try these out. Okay, he said these are like the strongest enemies. They definitely seem pretty hard so far. Let's use the... We have our Reckoning though, thankfully for this fight. So we'll switch to sword and just hack these guys. The chakrams really don't do too much damage. I mean, I've said this many times, but the ranged weapons just don't seem to do much damage. Alright. Okay, he's down. Hit this guy in the middle. Damn. Spacebar. It's almost 100% experience. So actually from... Wow. So actually from the Reckoning, you actually get bonus experience from all the enemies killed. I thought it... Actually, when I first started using it, I thought it was just the initial enemy that you use it on, but it turns out it's all the enemies you kill, so... It's a really nice way to get experience. Yeah, go over here and kill these dudes, these archers. There we go. Get this chest. Greaves a fire shield. Those are actually better. Ooh. And our armor is looking pretty cool so far. Our armor is slowly coming together. It's going pretty well. If we can replace the chest piece, well, actually, it's pretty matching. The helmet and the greaves match, and the chest piece and the legs match. So that's pretty awesome, in my opinion. Lockpick. I haven't been using my abilities. Ever since I got the shield, I haven't been using my abilities. The Stormbolt's maxed out, so I should definitely use that. Chakrams aren't actually terrible. Aren't terrible. That was close. Got him. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Through these crates. Alright, they're ranged, we're range too. That Stormbolt actually does a lot of damage now that's maxed out. Probably does at least another 30 damage, I would think. The damage didn't seem too much, but I don't know the exact numbers on it. Maybe not even that much damage, but it's good that it's maxed out.
Smell the stink of mortal flesh.
It's pretty cool that plants blooming. The plants are blooming. It's down here. Oh. Okay, go this way first. Some cripple spore caps. We can jump down here. Nobody to use a healing potion. I don't think these guys can one-shot me, so. That guy's just doing nothing. There it goes. I spoke too soon. It's not attacking. There we go. Oh, that was cool. Okay, definitely healed there.
You're gonna.
It'd also be a lot tougher if these potions didn't heal you all the way, so at least you had to use a couple of them. I'm not complaining. Try not to anyways. Take these guys out. Alright. Backtrack a little bit. This is a pretty lengthy dungeon. Let's see. Most of the dungeons in this game are gone pretty far. I think we're close to it at the end, though.
Join the pain, mortal.
Walk easy on this. There we go.
Die, mortal.
I didn't even block that to even attack. No. We shot twice. Alright. Doing pretty good though. Kite shield with the anti-venom. No, not a better shield. Boiled leather armor, wow. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, you need 8 finesse, okay. I was about to say, I've spent quite a bit on that armor. Alright. 12th already. What's up with this dude?
Prepare to be sacrificed, mortal.
Oh no. Alright, got him.
We're here.
Alright. Now this must be the stone that we're talking about.
Not until you
Are we
smash
done
those
here?
mirrors. It'll keep them from tracking you all over Dalentar. Good luck.
Alright, so we just smashed this, I guess. Destroy it? There we go. Nice.
The undying mortal is
Whoa.
grown tired of running.
Dude's crazy.
has he? Decided to fight back? Can you tell me the difference between a creature of nature and a child of dust like yourself?
I don't know.
We children of nature know our roles. Meek and mighty. Prey and predators. Life and death. All
This guy's like a
serve
Daedra
the cycle.
from
You
Oblivion.
children of dust do
From
not
the Elder
know
Scrolls
your
series.
place. You come into our land. You come to face your hunter. And you don't know when to die.
I don't even know who you are.
You shall learn. In time, all mortals will know the might of Gadflow.
He's
Blessed
Gadflow, okay.
herald of the merciful Tyrnok. All mortals end, even if some are more.
Okay then. Let's open this chest. Experience
At
booster.
least the Tawatha won't be able to track you so easily now. But it looks like you've got the personal attention of their king, Gadflow. If you were anyone else, I'd suggest you start running and not stop for a few years. But you might just have a chance.
How can we fight them?
You're doing well so far. You've blinded them here, and they haven't killed you yet. And much as I hate to say it, you'll need to take Aelin Shear up on her offer of help. The Codex of Destiny should hold some answers for you. For all I know, you've already met her in the House of Ballads. But it sounds like she's the only
I actually did
lead now.
not do that. I did not meet her at the House of Ballads, but okay. So maybe we have to
We
do
should
that
be able
next.
to get out this way.
That's probably the next one. I haven't done this mission before, I don't think. I don't remember meeting that dude. But, we probably do the quest for Aelin Shear or whatever her name is. Alright, where are we at? Yeah, now we have to do the quest for Aelin Shear. So we'll go to the House of Ballads. Just teleport over there since I got the fast travel point. Gonna see where we're at on our footage. Alright, took a little break and I checked the footage. We're actually at 22 minutes, I think, maybe almost 23 minutes. So we're gonna knock out this main story quest as well, most likely. There's a side quest here. We're gonna not do it for now. This is a pretty cool area. This is a phase home, I guess.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly
Proceed no
the heck?
farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sacral, Hallam the White, prepares the contest. And he must not be interrupted at this, our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak with Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your
Listen to my warnings. I'm
I
trying
will
to skip a bit of
chastise her
this.
appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this
I know we
telling.
saved her from bandits.
Yes, I have noticed a growing number of humans in Dalentarth.
Must be this war. I can't say I
Oh,
understand
yes,
it.
your kind usually expects some form
Probably
of
a prize,
trophy
perhaps
for
another
good
time.
deeds. If you would be so kind as to deliver this message. We mean the people of Gorhart no ill will. They have nothing to fear from us. I will
Alright, so
be
that was the
here.
quest actually. So we have to return to Hergadwold in Gorhart, I think that
what
is.
do you want?
Okay, we missed this cutscene here, but we can talk to Hallam the White now for this quest. Has to get back up from meditating.
It does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not understand. One of our most beloved heroes has fallen. Sir Sagral's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must
Got some
never
food too, so I'm a little bit more calmed down, I guess. I want to fill the seat. What is the House of Ballads? Let's ask that.
We are the collectors of tales, the warriors of lore, the most respected of all Summer Court heroes. Our deeds are known across the Fey lands. Our great
Nice.
knights, Wenson the Bold, Airmer the Pure, Olaine the Kind,
Aramir.
are destined to repeat their quests.
It's like Faramir
for
from Lord of the
all
Rings, but
eternity.
Aramir.
That no Fey may ever forget. They remind us of who we are and what we've done. Of our greatest achievements.
The house
and our
ensures that
deepest
these
loss.
defining tales are never
The
forgotten.
house ensures those
I want to
You
fill
are
the seat.
bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fey hero may finish his quest, complete his story. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. It is the one thing with which we Fey have no experience. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Thresh, recover Sagral's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads.
Alright,
Go now,
nice.
and
Son
make
of
the
Sir
song
Sagro.
your own.
Alright. House of
Lionel,
Accolades.
I assure you it's an ancient codex.
This is cool. We have
just
a healer
like in
here.
the
Let's heal
tales.
up.
Hello, welcome to the summer.
This guy's name is
Sanctuary of the Seeds
Green.
of Knowledge. I see you are a stranger and a mortal. I am Green, and I possess the healer's warmth. You have need of my services? Have you been injured in your mortal war?
Healing. 300, really? Wow. I should have just used potions since I'm trying to save up again. Now let's talk to, this is, Alan Shear.
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. Lionel, lore master of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your answers.
This Fae can help me.
Lore Master Lionel has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fey stories. The codex you found isn't just any lore stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue.
Alright,
Be on your
nice.
way.
Gliano? Glenn. This game has some weird, interesting names.
You must be
pretty
Lady
creative.
Shear's friend. He speaks very highly of you. Occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. But let's see this codex.
Can you interpret this?
The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, our High King gave his own wisdom to assist them. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift. But why did it reveal itself to you?
I don't know why it came to me.
Surely you have a part to play in some great tale. Perhaps you'll act as the chosen pawn or even the wisest fool. Few children of dust have ever had such an honor. Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom.
Are you going to help me?
I'm afraid I cannot. This simply cannot be the true Codex of Destiny. It must be nothing more than a very impressive forgery. It speaks of impossible things. Changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be treason. I would thank you to take your Codex away from here. I will have no part in these lies.
Wow. Alright. Are you sure the codex is fake?
Is there a meaning to it? Only its author can tell you.
Alright.
Do not bother me with such foolishness
So I'll
again.
talk to Alan Shear
Lionel
again.
spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it tragic.
What do we do now? Is the codex really a forgery?
No, I bet my blades that it's real. Lionel may be a very learned scholar, but it's been ages since he had to learn anything new. Most Fae don't take well to new ideas. If this old fool thinks the High King would never have written the Codex, then it's all the more important that the High King see it.
How am I supposed to meet him?
It would be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few
Issa,
mortals are
not
permitted
Issa.
in its gardens. I
It's
do know
pronounced
one
Issa.
individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone.
Why alone?
Nirelem is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me. Although perhaps person isn't the right word for him. Nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalentoth, at Caer Niralim. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see.
Alright, let's go to Niralim.
You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you, but Niralim and I have our disagreements.
Alright.
Good luck with Niralim, and ignore anything he says
What's
about
this?
me.
Oh, it's a chest. Oh, Mon's keys. Some are nice. How many of those keys do we have now? Items... Key ring. We have 3 out of 6 of the rings, I think. I think there's 6 of them. There's some number of them. We have 3 of them. Alright, so where is this quest at? Oh, wow. It's all the way in the side or something it's called? Alright. I don't know if I want to head that far. We haven't even explored Lorca, Rain, Haxie, and we haven't done the quest in Edenmire, so... Alright guys, well I'll say that's pretty good for this video. It's about 30 minutes, 31, 32 minutes, so... we completed the Hunter's Pit West, which was a quest I can't remember the name of. Went to the House of Ballads, talked to some people and everything. I'm gonna go to these buildings, see if there's any side quests.
I wish you the best, mortal.
Already went in there. And then the next video, or 2 videos, we'll be doing side quests so we can get caught up in the side quests and the areas.
Let me tell I'm a Lova, instructor in
Training.
persuasive arts. That
Plus 1 persuasion
seduction,
costs
but you probably guessed that.
1500.
Count that
Interesting, I didn't know there were
soon.
trainers in this game. I saw a blacksmithing trainer, but I didn't know he was that he actually trained skills. And we probably need a key or something for this. Yeah, I guessed right, okay. Alright guys, that's been it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. I know we didn't get too far in the main story quest, but at least we got some done, and we'll be doing side quests in the next video, so thanks for watching, appreciate it, and take care.